just recently, Lenovo announced its Q1 FY 25-26 results. Now, Q1 FY 25-26 for Lenovo pertains to the months of April, May, June. It's very important to qualify months because different companies follow different calendars, and Q1 of one company may not be exactly the same period uh, as regards another company. So Lenovo has posted revenues of $18.8 billion dollars during the period, which is 22% higher than what it had clocked for the same quarter last year. Now, it's very interesting to note that Lenovo, which you know originated as a very core hardware centric company, it's still and its roots are still into that, is able to garner this much growth while it has also diversified. So it has, for instance, other two pillars are in infrastructure services, which is, I would say, it's a data center business, and then solutions and services where it is trying to help its enterprise customers with different kind of software and solutions, and nowadays hybrid AI. So those areas are also picking up for it, but these two contribute a little, around 30% of the revenues. 70% still comes from intelligent devices, which is PCs, essentially PCs, laptops, and smartphones. Now, smartphones is the Motorola portfolio, which falls under this category. Now, looking at the results, so while 70% of the revenue still comes from hardware, what is interesting to note is for Lenovo, they are still able to register 18-19% growth rate in that category also. If we look at other companies, it is very difficult for them to have this kind of growth rate in hardware alone. And Lenovo is here able to do this kind of growth in hardware also. Uh, I think a couple of reasons. So one, it is able to have a very vast portfolio across its hardware categories, be it laptops or smartphones. So you can find a very affordable solution to a very premium solution, which can serve different cohorts of users. The second is that it has a very balanced approach towards enterprise as well as consumer segments of markets. So that's also something interesting to see. And third, of course, I think it is also trying to catch up with innovation, may not be the first one to introduce something at times, but it is among the pioneers, I would say, among the leading brands to do such things. For instance, in AI, PCs, now it's AI, enabled PCs comprise 30% of the shipment this quarter, which is a huge number. So it is, pushing AI across its PCs, laptops, across to consumers, and which is obviously helping in adoption. So consumers do want these kind of solutions these days, and that's what Lenovo is trying to do. Similarly, on the smartphone side, again, AI has been something which Motorola has been pushing, and it has in fact excelled in many ways. We also did a study where it ranked number one and emerged as one of the India's leading AI smartphone brands when we benchmarked its AI portfolio, its AI positioning and offering vis-a-vis other brands. So that's really encouraging to see how it is really focusing very sharp and I would say very deep when it is about introducing a new technology to the customers. At the same time, it's attempt to get into different form factor, essentially flip, has also worked well. In fact, Razer portfolio is something which is clocking growth for Motorola in terms of revenues. So on a whole, it is this company Lenovo is emerging and evolving as uh, a very strong company in, I would say, overall IT and digital landscape, where it's uh, diversifying into newer areas, understanding that the business models are changing, getting into the software and solution side of the business, helping its customers adopt newer technologies like AI. But at the same time, it's also continuously improving and widening its core business of hardware, and that's what reflects in its balance sheet, when we see its quarterly announcements. That's what I had to share in today's Tech Bite. I'll be with you in another Tech Bite. Till then, enjoy tech.